It's been a while since we have uploaded videos related to C programming. But now we're back with another video, and in this video we're going to be learning enumeration or enum in C. So enumeration or enum is a user-defined data type that we can use inside our C program. So it works like almost the same with struct. So as you can probably remember from our previous tutorials, we already discussed and used struct inside our C program. So as I've said, in this video we're going to be learning enumeration, so that's where our focus should be, enumeration. So enumeration is mainly used to assign names to integral constants, and these names make program easy to read and maintain. So I'm going to be showing you a graphic right here on how we can declare, instantiate, and operate with enumeration inside our C program. So basically, guys, this is how we can declare the enumeration right here. So declaration, we have this keyword enum, and then the name of our enum variable. So in this case, days of week. Okay, and then we have different states. We have 7 different states here that starts from the value 0, the second will be 1, and the last one will be 6. So all of these states, these are called enumerators. So this is just the list of constants separated by commas. So this will help us to make our program easy to read and maintain, because all of these enumerators are already listed here, so we know what values to get, what values to assign to a certain variable if we want to use this inside our C program. Now after that declaration, we do have this instantiation. So in instantiation part, we have also the name or the keyword enum right here, and then of course the enum variable that we have declared on top. So for example, this one, days of week, as you can see here. And then of course we need to assign an object of enum days of week. So basically, guys, this day is just an object of our days of week enum, as you can see. Okay, and then right after that instantiation, we can now use that enumeration or enum here in operation. So for example, you want to like assign a value to our object, so day equals and then the value of our enum that we want to use. So if, for example, this one, in this case, we specify that it should be Wednesday right here. Okay, so we could assign the value just like that. Now we can use this inside our C program, as I've said, because we're dealing with enumeration or enum in C. So we can use our IDE to create our simple program implementing the enumeration or enum in C. So for example, we want to like implement the days of a week. So as I've said, in our declaration, we can use the enum keyword right here. By the way, guys, you can declare enum locally. You can declare enum locally or inside a function right here, or you can do it here before our main function. Globally declare our enum. Okay, so for example, we want to do this globally. So our keyword enum right here, and then the name of our, for example, in this declaration, we have the enum keyword and then the name of our variable, so days of week. So for example, in our case, we're just going to use the week variable name, and then inside here we can declare inside the curly braces So make sure you use curly braces and then semicolon at the end of this particular line to signify that it is the end of this particular line. So inside here we can declare, for example, for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So that's how we can declare our enum variable. Again, you have to use the enum keyword and then the name of our enum, which is in our case here, week, and then open and close curly braces, and you can declare the enumerators here. And of course, you have to specify the semicolon at the end of this particular line. Now, in using this particular enum, we can do it here inside our main function. So we could again use the enum keyword and then our name of our enum, which is week, as you can see here. So take note of that, that we use the enum keyword and then the name of our enum, and we can assign an object to this. So for example, day. Okay, so that's how you can specify our enum object. So enum keyword, the name of our enum, and then an object of our enum, which is day. So for example, you want to assign a value to this. So day equals, for example, Wednesday. So you can just use wed and just 3 letters if you want. But anyway, you can use also the full names of your constants. But in our case, we're just going to use the 3 letters to have like a uniform constant names. Okay, so here we can use, so for example, Wednesday, and then of course you can print this, you can specify the %d here, and of course the object of our enum. Okay, so let's try to run this and see how our what the output of our program. So as you can see here, we're getting 2. The value of our object is 2 because as you can see, um, our enumerators or the state of our enumerators starts from 0. So 0, 1, and 2. So that's why we're getting the value of our object here as 2. But if we want to change this, for example, sun for Sunday, then run on build our program. So the output will be 6. So by default, guys, the value of our enumerators will be, if we did not assign a value to our enumerators, the default value of this will be 0. This one will be 1. This will be 2. As you can see, if we try to hover over our mouse here in our constant, so we're getting 2. This is obviously 3, but we're not getting the like the hover over display. 4, this is 5, and this is 6. So that's how our state is being initialized by the compiler. So it is getting like getting default values 0 until to the last state minus 1 of our enumerators. Okay, so if we try to initialize our states, so for example, we want to make this 1, we could do that. So Monday will be 1, Tuesday is 2, Wednesday is 3, Thursday is 4, Friday will be 5, Saturday will be 6, and Sunday will be 7. So remember earlier we are getting 2 coming from Wednesday because that's the default state of our constant Wednesday. But if we try to assign the value to our enum object here into Wednesday, let's try to see the output. Okay, so instead of 2, now we're getting the value 3 because we initialize already our variable and it's not assigning a default value um, to our states. Now, here's an interesting facts about initialization of enum. So if there are like two enum names, um, we can declare same value. For example, we want to declare value for Monday, Tuesday, we can like make this value 1 and 1. So it doesn't matter for this particular example because this is allowed in C programming. So we can have two enum names with the same value. Okay. So for example, we can comment this one out and we can try to display the value of our constant. So percent %d. And instead of day, we can use Monday and Tuesday. There you go. So build and run a program, and we're getting this error right here. Okay, we're getting that output because we have specified our printf statement like this. But if we wanna have we want to display the correct value, then we're going to use this %d, and then comma in between, and then we're just gonna specify the two variable Monday and Tuesday, and click and build and run our program. And as you can see here, we're getting values 1 and 1. So that's one of the interesting fact about declaring our enum variable. We can use the same state or the same value for our constant, so it doesn't matter in C. That's because it is allowable in C. Okay. And guys, if you have clarifications, if you have questions regarding enum, you can ask questions down below.